Good morning. How are you? So this is what we call the model town board. Model town board. So model town board is a representation or an example of road networks in Kenya on a board. Okay? Or it is an illustration of road networks in Kenya on a table. So we want to look at the features or parts of the model town board and their functions. That's what we want to look at. Features and their functions. Features are also parts. Features are also parts. Okay? Features are also components. So they are the same thing. The first thing I want us to talk about are the roads, because this one is an illustration of our road networks. So I want to talk about the roads. We have two types of roads here. We have this road here, is called a two-way traffic road. We have another two-way traffic road here. So a two-way traffic road is the kind of road where traffic are moving towards the same direction. A two-way traffic road is type of road where traffic are moving towards the opposite direction. Two-way traffic road. Traffic are moving towards opposite direction. So as this vehicle moves this way, this one is moving this way. It's called a two-way traffic road. Vehicles are moving towards opposite direction. Then it is also called a single carriageway. Also called a single carriageway. The reason why it is called a single carriageway or a two-way traffic road, there are two reasons. Reason number one, traffic can move towards opposite direction. Reason number two, divided by yellow line. We have yellow continuous and yellow broken line. So within yellow broken lines, the meaning is you are allowed to overtake when the road is clear. Then you can also cross. You can also cross. But on a yellow continuous lines, there is no overtaking, no crossing. We also have these two parts here of this two-way traffic road. We have these parts. These are called pedestrian crossing. They are a special part or a section of the road that are set aside for the safe crossing of pedestrians. A pedestrian is a road user walking on foot. So there is a place that is set aside for them to cross the road safely. It's called pedestrian crossing. So whenever you are approaching pedestrian crossing, you might meet this road signs, this which says that there's pedestrian crossing ahead. Before reaching where pedestrian crossing is, you meet this sign which says pedestrian crossing ahead. So once you see this road sign, you are supposed to begin to slow down as you move towards, because it is 50 meters ahead of that side. So you begin to slow down. When you see a pedestrian standing next to the pedestrian crossing, the intention is to cross the road. So you as a driver are supposed to stop to give priority for pedestrians. You stop to give priority for pedestrians. Okay? We also have this white continuous line here and this white continuous line here. This is a junction. This is also a junction. A junction is the meeting point of two or more roads. So at a junction, we have a stop sign. So stop sign is represented here by a white continuous line at this junction and at this junction. So stop sign is this one here. Stop sign is this one here. Represented on the model town board by a white continuous line. Okay? So whenever you are at a stop sign, or at a junction, you are supposed to stop. Why do you stop? Number one, you stop because the law requires you to stop. Number two, you stop to check the road is, if the road is clear. In other words, you are supposed to make sure that you are safe, and also other officers are also safe, because the law requires you to stop there. Number three, you stop to give way. So if there is oncoming and overcoming traffic, you give them way. For example, there's some people coming on this side, moving like what this direction, the other one is also moving what this direction, and you are also here. So you're supposed to stop here to give priority for these two vehicles. Ziende kwanza, ndio endelee na safari yako. Sawa. This one is a white broken line. White broken line represents a giveaway sign. Giveaway sign is this one here. The giveaway sign represented on the model town board by a white broken line. Represented on the model town board by a white broken line. So that's a giveaway sign. So at a giveaway sign, this is another junction, but dangers only come from one direction. Here danger was coming from both directions, but here dangers only come from one direction. So here you don't stop to slow down to give way for the vehicle coming on this side to move fast. It's when you join. We also have other giveaway signs. When we want to use exit, this exit is a vehicle coming on this side. You want to slow down here to give way for this vehicle. The same here, you slow down to give way for the vehicle that is coming this side. You also have another giveaway sign as you approach around about. You are supposed to slow down to observe the traffic from your right. All vehicles that are here cannot join the roundabout before the vehicles that are here. The same these ones cannot join the roundabout before these ones. And these ones also cannot join the roundabout before these ones. So you check the traffic from your right hand side. So meaning we have giveaway sign as you approach roundabout. Even as you did parking, you also have giveaway signs. You need to slow down to give way for the vehicles to pass when you move out. So we go to another type of road which is called a one-way traffic road. This one is a one-way traffic road major, and this one is a one-way traffic road minor. So meaning one-way traffic road is divided into two. We have one-way traffic road major and one-way traffic road minor. This is the kind of road where traffic can move toward the same direction. So this one flows this way, this ones are flowing this way, and this one flows this way, and this one flows this way. So there are four vehicles moving toward the same direction, and this one also moves toward the same direction, and the three from here move toward the same direction, and this one here also moves toward the same direction. It's called a one-way traffic road. So we have minor, one-way traffic road minor, and one-way traffic road major. We also have other names. This one you can also call it a major road. You can call this one-way traffic road a major road. You can also call it a four-lane function or a four-lane motorway. This one you can also call a minor road, a three-lane function, or a three-lane motorway. The difference between the two is the number of lanes. One-way traffic road major has 4 lanes, while the one-way traffic road minor has 3 lanes. So a lane is just a path followed by the vehicle. These places are what you call lanes. These are the paths that are followed by the vehicle. They are called lanes. Okay? So one-way traffic road major has 4 lanes, while one-way traffic road minor has 3 lanes. Now, how do you count these lanes? There are 3 ways of counting lanes. 3 ways of counting lanes. Number 1, you can either count lanes from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So, this road is moving this way. It means that now this is now lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4. All from the outermost lane to the innermost lane. The lane that is to the left is also the outermost lane. So meaning it will be lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4. All from the yellow curve. From the yellow curve. So the lane that is to the left, the lane that is to the outermost is also next to the yellow curve. Yellow curve means there is no stopping, no parking, no waiting in some places. So once you see this yellow, then this is lane 1. This yellow, lane 1, yellow, lane 1, yellow curve, lane 1, yellow curve, lane 1, yellow curve, lane 1, yellow curve, lane 1. Okay? We also have white. The lanes are separated or divided by white continuous and white broken lines. So a line is just a mark on the road that divides the lanes. A mark on the road that divides the lanes is called a line. So on a one-way traffic road, we have white broken and white continuous lines. The meaning of white broken line is you can change lanes or shift lanes. You can also overtake. Here you can overtake both sides. You can either overtake from the left or from the right. But on a white continuous lines, there is no changing or shifting of lanes. There is also no overtaking. These ones are called arrow directions or direction showing arrows. These arrows, their function is to show direction. To show direction. This one means that if you have this lane, it can only take you this direction or this direction. It can only take you this direction or this direction. This one can only take you this direction. This can take you this direction or this direction. Okay? So those direction arrows are to show you direction. That's the function of the direction arrows. We come to the roundabout. The whole of this is called roundabout. Now roundabout is just another form of a junction where vehicles meet and leave in different directions without collision. A form of a junction where vehicles meet and leave in different directions. We also have lanes within the roundabout. Okay, the first 3 lanes we call it space. Now when we are talking about parts of roundabout, we have space, we have innermost lane, we have traffic island, and we also have white broken lines. But they are still lanes. So the lanes within roundabout are also 4. Equal to the lanes on the major road. What does it mean? That each and every lane here has got its own within the roundabout. So meaning if you are here, you will come here because this is lane 1. If you are in lane 2, you move to lane 2 because this is lane 2. In roundabout. If you are in lane 3, you cross lane 3. So this is lane 3. If you are in lane 4, you cross to the innermost lane of the roundabout. So meaning that if any chance you come from lane 1, then you move to lane 2, you've done a traffic offense. You have done a mistake. So when you are from lane 1, you join lane 1, lane 2, you come to lane 2, lane 3, you come to lane 3, and lane 4, you come to the innermost lane. So meaning that counting is done the same way, either from the left to the right, or from the outermost lane to the innermost lane, or from the yellow curves. We also have white broken lines within the roundabout. We don't have continuous lines within the roundabout because roundabout is a place where you must enter, it's a place where you cross. So While broken lines allows you to enter or to join the roundabout, white broken lines also help you to cross. For example, if you're in lane 4, you cross lane 1 mpaka lane 4. So what makes you to cross is the existence of these white broken lines. It also enables you to enter the roundabout. If it were continuous lines, then you could not have entered the roundabout or crossed inside the roundabout. We have this one in the middle, it's called traffic island. Traffic island is the central part of the roundabout. This traffic island, I think there are over here like City Club. We have like billboards or advertisements. We have screen. We have monuments or statues and etc. and etc. Okay? But it has function that it plays on the road. This roundabout. So this traffic island, the main function of this traffic island is it facilitates or controls movement of traffic circulating within the roundabout. Look here. This person who is here wants to go this direction because you can go this direction. But he or she cannot go straight like this. She'll have to go around first. It's when you go straight. The reason is this one has controlled your movement. So this is a complex junction but also organized. Organized by the traffic island. Another function is it determines the size of the roundabout. The larger the traffic island, the larger the roundabout. The smaller the traffic island, the smaller the roundabout. Let us now talk about the types of roundabouts we have. We have only 3 types of roundabouts. The first one is called mean roundabout. Mean roundabout has only one lane. So a one-lane roundabout is called a mean roundabout. We also have the second one which has got 2 lanes. A 2-lane roundabout is called ordinary roundabout. Then a 4-lane roundabout is known as enormous roundabout. So we have 3 types of roundabout. One, we have mean roundabout, only 1 lane. Ordinary roundabout, 2 lanes. Then enormous roundabout, 4 lanes. Let us now talk about the rules of the roundabout. The rules of the roundabout are 6. So I arranged in such a way that to make you understand and to master very easily. To help you understand and to master easily. So I have broken the 6 rules into 3 categories. The first category which has 3 rules. There is no stopping, no parking, no waiting within the roundabout in that order. No stopping, no parking, no waiting in that order. Why? Because you cannot park before you stop and you cannot wait before you park. Number 2, stopping, parking, waiting with the same thing. When you park, when you stop, at the same time you park. And when you park, at the same time you are waiting. When you stop to pick a passenger, somebody has asked you for a lift. The first thing you do is you stop, then you park. Then you wait for him or to enter the car when you drive on, because the car cannot drive itself. Number 2, which has 2 rules. No changing lanes, no overtaking. Reason is, you can't overtake without changing lanes. And changing lanes comes before overtaking. Somebody is overtaking has changed lanes. So meaning changing lanes and overtaking also mean the same thing? Mean the same thing. Then lastly, no reversing. So I've said no stopping, no parking, no waiting, no changing lanes. Those are the rules of the roundabout. Somebody might also ask you to name the largest roundabout in the whole of East Africa. The largest roundabout in the whole of East Africa is called Global Cinema Roundabout in Nairobi, Kenya. It is called Global Cinema Roundabout in Nairobi, Kenya. And that is all about the roundabout. Now we come to parkings. We have two types of parkings on this model town board. We have this parking and this parking. This parking is called controlled parking zone because parking here is being controlled. There are people who are in charge who control the way vehicles are parked here. You cannot park anywhere and anyhow. The same people also offer security. So meaning that if you park your vehicle here, the security is guaranteed for your vehicle. So it is also called secured parking. It is also called vehicles are also parked at an angle of 45 degrees. So it's also called angle parking. Everybody? Angle parking. Another name for it is also called ample parking. Ample parking. So it has four names: controlled parking zone, secured parking, angle parking, and ample parking. So because it is being controlled, it has rules. Rule number one, it is only meant for saloon cars. Only meant for saloon cars. Saloon cars are vehicles with four moving wheels. Any vehicle with a four moving wheel is a saloon car. So they are the ones that are allowed to park here. Rule number two, no use of entrance as exit and vice versa. So this parking has for two sections of parking, this one and this one. So if you want to park on this side, this is your entrance and this is your exit. When you want to park on this side, this is your entrance and this is your exit. So don't use your exit here. Don't exit through here. Or don't enter through here. So this one is an exit, this one is an entrance. Exit and entrance. Rule number three, parking must begin from the farthest end. If you are the first person, you go to the farthest end. Why do you go to the farthest end? To give room for others, to create space for others. If you come and park here, you have filled this section, so you pay for all these spaces. So you park to the farthest end, okay? Next rule is we park using forward gear. Don't park with reverse, you park using forward gear. Then finally when you are pulling out, you pull out using reverse gear. This one is now the opposite of this. It is called uncontrolled parking zone. Insecure parking zone. It's not being controlled, there's no security. It's also called flash parking. It's also called general parking. Here we park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors because they occupy more space. All types of vehicles are parked on the flash parking except trailers and tractors. Here also parking begins from the farther end but using reverse gear. Use reverse gear to park. Then you are now pulling out. You pull out using forward gear. Now come to this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. These are called road reserves or side pavements. They are called road reserves or side pavements. Road reserves are part of the road. They are part of the road, meant for future extension of the road. Meant for future extension of the road. So you can see it has green paint. This green color you see here represents vegetation. Meaning this road is now bordered by vegetation. So it is called an avenue. So an avenue is a road that is surrounded by vegetation. When there are buildings here, means that the road is not surrounded by buildings, it is now called a street. With the building, a street. With vegetation, avenue. This one in the middle is called central pavement. Central pavement is the boundary that divides the two roads. So this is for vehicles moving in this direction, and this for the vehicle moving in this direction. So in between we have a boundary which is called central pavement. This one and this one are exits from the main road. Exits are shortcuts that are used in case of emergency only. Okay? Exits are the shortcuts that are used in case of emergency only. So meaning that if there is no emergency, the use of exits is prohibited. Especially when there is no way you can make a U-turn within a roundabout. U-turn is going back. Meaning you cannot access the inner lane because we make U-turn using the inner lane of the roundabout. So if you are not able to access the inner lane within the roundabout, meaning the roundabout is not clear, now you do it using exit. But when it is clear, the use of exit is not allowed. Finally, let's now talk about the rules of this modern town. Modern town has got 3 rules. Has got how many rules? 3 rules. Rule number 1 says that use the shortest and the most correct route without using backing. Use the shortest and the most correct route without using backing. Rule number 2, use the longest and the most correct route without using backing. Use the longest and the most correct route without using backing. Rule number 3, use backing as the last option. Rule number 1 says that use everybody. Use the shortest and the most correct route without using backing. Rule number 2, use the longest and the most correct route without using backing. Rule number 3, use the there's no other route. Yes, it means that whenever you are answering questions on this model transport, or you are on this kind of rule, you are supposed to apply the first rule, which says the shortest and the most correct route you are using backing. The second rule only comes in when you are unable to use the first rule. The third rule only comes in when the first or second rule is impossible. Okay? For instance, let me give you an example here. Then we finish. This vehicle is here. You're supposed to drive this yellow vehicle. In front of the white vehicle. Yellow vehicle is on the second lane of the minor road, which has only one option of going straight. The vehicle we are supposed to come in front is in the third lane of the major road. Okay? So in this case now, the shortest is not there. I want you to look at it practically. The shortest is not there because we We are limited here. This lane has got only one option. And the vehicles within white continuous lap, we cannot even change lane and come on this side. So it means that you only have one option of going straight. So the longest also is impossible. And the longest is possible. The shortest is not there, but the longest is possible. So we go the long way because we are unable to do the shortest route. We come like this, we just straight. You can see the three. The reaching here, because this lane does not take you left, it goes straight. So because I'm planning to go to the left, because the vehicle I'm supposed to go ahead of it in the left, so I change lanes and come to the first lane, then I turn to the left. I turn to the left. Then because this one cannot take me this side, so we change lane up to the innermost lane, or the roundabout lane, here. Then I make a U-turn, then I come like this. If it is here, I'm supposed to bring the yellow vehicle in front of the white vehicle. In this case, the shortest and the most correct route is impossible. Because the shortest is to make a complete turn. Where will I go to? It's impossible, isn't it? The longest is making L turn. Come this way, I change lanes, I come like this. I go like this. I change lanes here. I make a U-turn. Because the vehicle which I'm supposed to go ahead of it is next to the roundabout. For me to come in front of this vehicle, I will have to come in the third lane here. Change lane, then I move here, isn't it? And the only lane that can bring me here is this lane. So there's no way I can come from here. So I was saying that in this case, I will have to come to lane 3 here. It's when I change lane to this, so that I become in front of the white vehicle. So we have looked at it that the shortest and the most correct route is impossible. The longest and the most correct route is also impossible. So we only remain with one option for using parking. So I will just make an L turn like this. Because this lane can also not take me to the left. This one goes to the right. I will change lanes up to here. This one cannot take me to the left. So it means I will also change to here. Then I will move like this. Go like this. Then I enter parking. Here I have two options. I can either go to the left or go to the right. So I cross and turn to the right. Also want to use this lane. So this one will take me to lane 3 here, which will finally bring me to here to lane 3. Then change lane and come this side. Let's now using parking as the last option. The shortest route, it could be possible if this vehicle was not near the roundabout. So in this case, I just use the shortest and the most correct route is just a complete turn. Then I'm here. So we have finished our lesson for today. And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can subscribe. And you can also share with your friends and your relatives. You can also make a comment. And you can also press notification button so that if a new video is released, it will be the first person to be notified. Our next episode will be on the options of the lanes.